And arguably one of the most heartbreaking testimonies before Congress took place this week, as J.J. Carroll, former deputy, a Border Patrol agent in San Diego, under sworn testimony told the United States Congress and subcommittees that by the end of Joe Biden's presidency, there will be 550,000 missing, unaccompanied minor children in this country. These are children who were brought across the southern border illegally, against their will, and the United States government has lost them. As members of the House of Representatives and the many subcommittees sat there in complete silence, I had hoped that following that testimony there would be much more coverage on it, but it's fallen on deaf ears. As members of Congress have continued to remain focused on irrelevant things to the American people, as they've all now left D.C. and gone to their mansions to celebrate Thanksgiving. Not a single one of them has made a statement on what they're planning to do to locate these 550,000 missing children. Not a single one of them have indicated whether or not they plan to try Joe Biden for treason. Based on the entire testimony, which is linked to my bio, it is absolutely disturbing, unbelievable, and the veil has been lifted on just how terrifying this is for the American people and for those children who are missing in this country. Coincidentally, on the same day, Vladimir Putin included the United States of America in the updated nuclear doctrine. Since Tuesday, Joe Biden has remained silent. The Democrats and Republicans of the House of Representatives have remained silent, while the American people continue to try to celebrate Thanksgiving and celebrate the holidays, worrying about their own safety and security. Our very own leadership has failed America once again by going on vacation and staying out of the spotlight. This is why I continue to beg you to reach out to your House representatives and demand that they put together articles of impeachment for Joe Biden, and to your senators to demand that they work together to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Joe Biden from office. Because I promise you, as I stated previously, if things pop off and Vladimir Putin has his way and he executes on that doctrine that he recreated on Tuesday, the Democrats will run like roaches, and then they will say Joe Biden was simply just not there enough. Nobody will take the blame for the millions of lives that will be lost. This is why I say, America, our work is far from done. Just because President Trump is now president-elect, we must continue to hold Congress accountable. You see, President Trump cannot execute on his agenda without the voice of the American people supporting that. President Trump will not be able to execute on that agenda with members of Congress remaining silent and standing in his way. And most importantly, President Trump will not be able to execute on that agenda if there is no America left standing by January 20th. So again, continue to reach out to your members of Congress. Demand they make a statement on whether or not they support invoking the 25th Amendment, and whether or not they support articles of impeachment against Joe Biden. And what is their plan now that they have been made aware of the 550,000 missing innocent children in this country? And if they fail to respond back, or if they send you a blanket scripted email, you must then respond back and let them know you want to know exactly what their plan is. Hold members of Congress accountable. That's going to be the theme for 2025 and 2026. Members of Congress will be so tired of hearing from the American people, they will be exhausted, and many of them will drop out simply because the pressure we will put on them is going to be absolutely overwhelming. But it must be done. In order to save America, we've done so in the executive branch. We now must move into Congress and make sure they too support America's agenda. Much love, God bless, enjoy your Sunday, and many prayers for the 550,000 missing kids under Joe Biden.